So today went yard selling this morning, and it's getting closer and closer to spooky season. So I found one place that had a ton of books that I bought, and I bought a couple more items that's great for spooky season. So I want to let you know how much I spent on these things, and you guys can let me know what you think. So first off, I found this one. It's the, let's see, what does it say? Whoops, upside down. It says the Salem Forest Apothecary, potions, tonics, and elixirs. I gave just $1 for this one. So you look at the back, it's got the hooks up on top. I just paid $1 on this one. It sells on eBay for $25. So that is awesome. So I got that one, and super excited about it. I got to figure out a place to hang it, or should I resell? Should I keep or resell? You guys can let me know. But there's that one there. So the next thing I bought, I found this. It is a candy holder for trick-or-treating. Little mummy. There's the bottom there. There's the back. Looks awesome. It still looks great. And I only gave $5 for this one. So how about that? So I think I've been seeing them sell. There's one just like it right now on eBay for I think it was $120. But I don't know if I'll sell this or not. You guys can let me know. Should I keep it or should I resell it? I could definitely make my money back on this one and this one. So I'm $6 in already. So now to the books. So these books, I spent $40 total, and I think there's 23 books. So $40 for a bunch of books, I think is a great deal. You guys can let me know what you think. And it's spooky season coming up, and all these books are horror books. So when I seen this laid out, I sat there probably a good 15 minutes or so going through and thinking, which ones do I get, or do I get them all? So at first I spent $10 on books, and I sat there and waited in the car a little bit, and I went back in and bought the other. They wanted $35 for the rest of them, and they wound up taking 30. So I'll show you first off, and I got the price tags on them. So this one here is a $2 book I picked up. It's by Craig DeLue, acclaimed author of The Infection. It says Suffer the Children, a novel of terror. So that's the first book I'll show you. Got a little doll head on it. Good sized book. There's the side there. It's got just a little spot down here on the bottom. But you know what? For $2, you can't beat it. And like I say, used books are used books. But this one here looks great. The pages look awesome. The guy said that his daughter was a collector of books. So, but here's the first one for $2. All right. Book number 2 is episode 13. I like the cover artwork on that one. And it's only $2. It says, hooks you, creeps you out, and then it overwhelms you. Peter Klein's New York Times best-selling author. But it still looks really good. Let's see. There's the backing of it. Like I say, when you go through this video, let me know what pops out, stands out to you. If you know anything about books, you can let me know in the comments what you think. But there's book number 2. All right, book number 3, Butcher and Blackbird. So this is another $2 book. I remember seeing this come out either this year or last year. It's got just a little booger on it right there, but $2 for this one. Like I say, this one, when it first came out, it was $18. But you can look through the pages here. Still a great shaped book. But $2, well worth the pickup. I've been seeing this is a Runius Love Trilogy, so I don't have the other two, but I do get some sets in here. But I heard like this is kind of like a mixture from the show Dexter. People said that if you like the show Dexter, then you're going to like this. But you guys can let me know. All right, book number 4. This was a dollar book, My Darling Girl. By let's see, Jennifer McMahon. But the book still looks great. Just maybe like a little spot on it there. There's the back. But the pages are still super clean and everything. But for $1, look at there, My Darling Girl. And here's a set here for $5. Spent $5 on it. The series. This one here says What Moves the Dead by Kingfisher. I remember seeing this on Book Talk on what was it, on TikTok and everything. They say like these books are really good, but there's the first one, What Feasts at Night. And here's the third one that is a hardback, What Stalks the Deep. That's a good looking book there. But for $5, I figured I could not go wrong with that. I know a lot of people online was talking about how great this series is. But there we go there. But all 3 books for $5. Did I get a good deal? Should I keep? Should I resell? Alright, here's another one for $2. It's called Seed by Ania Eliborn. Something different. I feel like got the devil on it. The cover artwork really caught my eye on this one. But you look through it. Like I say, these books, the woman that read these books that had them, she took great care of them. But that looks really neat. But the cover art definitely caught my eye, so I figured I'd pick it up. Why not? But $2. All right, the next book is The Prettiest Girl in the Grave. Neat little cover artwork there. Book still looks good. The back there looks like it could be a pretty fast read, but that's pretty good. Like I say, if you're like books that don't take too long, this one here, people probably could get this one done within a day. But that's a good looking book for $1. The next one here, this is another $2 book. He Sees You When You're Sleeping. Kind of get you ready for like a little spooky season, but with a little Christmas time. So this one there's William Malberg, but a little bit of ruffle on the bottom there, but like all in all, that's another great looking book. Maybe like just a little bit of stain right there, but good looking book. All right, the next one, let's see here. All right, A Diary of Blood. Diary of Blood. That's a cool little cover artwork. Back there, this is $2 that I picked up for. Looks great. I like the cover art on it. Like I say, that's eye catching. And the pages on the side is some of those kind of, I don't know how good you guys can see it or not, but it looks like it's you know, where they cut the pages, you put in a book, kind of rough cut. I think that's really neat on it. Man, I don't know how good you guys can see it, but if you read books, you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. Kind of like a journal type book in a way. All right, next one. It's another series. This one is The Dark Window. And the second one is Two Twisted Crowns. Like I say, this was a two series book I picked up for $5. So that looks pretty good. Like I say, $2.50 a book. That's a heck of a deal to me. Stacking them up over here. The next one is We Who Will Die book. Got this one for $3. It's one of the newest ones in the whole set, it seems like. Survived the arena, saved my brothers, killed the emperor. There's that one there. So $3. You guys can let me know what you think. What's cool about this, look at the side. That's really neat. I like books where the pages looks really unique, and when you open it up, it's got like a map inside. Look at that. That's pretty dang cool. I like that. Something unique. Adds to the book. Alright. So the next one, The Possession of Alba Diaz. Pretty cool book there. That's another $3 one. Isabel Canas, USA Today best-selling author of Vampires of El Norte. So that's pretty neat. Good looking book. I don't really see no bad spots in it. Look how all of them pages are great. But there's that one. That's another pickup. Let's see. This one here says Ask for Andrea for $2. I like the cover art of that one. Kind of got like a little shine to it. So that's pretty cool. That, and that's another one. Dead Women Don't Forget. Got like a little bird on it right there. And like a little sunset. So that's really neat. I like how the pages of this book does. So little added features to these books. So that's pretty neat. And when you look at the new chapter, look at that. Kind of like a little scene there. That's pretty neat. I like that. Pretty cool looking. Alright. Next one up. Blood on Her Tongue. Let's see how much I paid for that one. $2 for that one. But look at that. That's pretty good. I think that turned out pretty dang good. Let's see. Look at the pages. Pages are still in great shape. To me, well worth $2. Like I say, when you can get books for $1 or $2, to me that's a great deal, a steal. Because these books are normally like $18 and or more, brand new. This one, I actually started reading this one on a podcast, but it's for $2. Hidden Pictures. I don't think this one came out too long ago, maybe last year. I don't know, 2022 copyright, so maybe a couple year old, but I remember seeing this in stores. I thought about picking up, but like I say, I started listening to the podcast on this one, like say regular $17.99. This one's probably the one that was beat up the most. A little bit of creases on the edges there. Looked like it might be one that's just kind of tossed in a car maybe. It's got some pictures in here, so over there. I like it when books got a little nice little artwork inside. But $2. This one here is $2. It's called Pen Pal, a novel by Dayton Auerbach. Got the little guy sitting in a foggy forest there. Pen Pal. That's pretty cool. $2. I don't know anything about that one. Looks cool though. Alright, this one was for $1. The Silent Companions, Laura Purcell. That's pretty cool. It's something really creepy about that cover artwork. Kind of looks old, but I know it probably ain't. It says, an extraordinary, memorable, and truly haunting book. Jojo Moyes, #1 New York Times best-selling author. So the book looks pretty good. Looked like this one would be a pretty quick read. Looks like it sits in the 1800s. The bridge, 1635. That's pretty neat. Very flimsy book. I like that. Very lightweight. A good travel book going to the coffee shop. This one here is $2. It's How to Sell a Haunted House. I know this ain't that old of a book because I've been seeing that in stores. They said this kind of house, this book kind of compares to the old Goosebumps book from what's like the haunted house. What was it? Book number 1 of Goosebumps. I heard like this book is a more adult version of that book, so that's pretty neat. But there's that. It says wildly entertaining. Let's see. But that's pretty neat. Like say $2. Like say, I've been saying it a lot. Can't beat it. All right, 2 more left. All right, this one here was a $2 one. Black mouth. Mouth. I like that cover artwork. Old barn house. Lightning in the background. Black and gold. White. It's very eye-catching. There's the side. The book looks really great condition on it, but like I say, $2, another $2 fine. Pages don't even look worn. She definitely used a bookmark because there's no dog ears in these books. Tell you what, when I read a book, I kind of destroy them a little bit. All right, in the last book, Ghosts of Halloween. Look at that. That's pretty cool, ain't it? But this is just $2. The book looks great. It's got like a little different kind of texture to it. But there's the side. But this is in great shape here. Look through here. And it's kind of got like a little anime look to it. So that's pretty neat. I like the books that has just a little bit of artwork in it. So kind of adds to the book a little bit. You see there's another photo there. Look at that. Be some good artwork to draw. But guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Let me know what you think about it. Like I say, now I gotta clean all these books up. It's crazy. But like I say, $40 worth of books. Did I get a good deal? Or did I not? Should I keep? Should I resell? You guys can let me know. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. I love you. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.